Hey guys, it's Taz from Reddit Legacy here, filling in for Puffer Joe. This last arranged war we went against Reddit Demons, very good RWCS clan. They topped us in percent 97.92 to our 97.28. We ended up getting one more star than them. One Town Hall 10 triple to their none was the difference. Great war all around. They cleared all of our 9s and just left our Town Hall 10s 2-starred. 2-star they Townsend had one Town Hall 10 3-star. We cleared everything else. Alright, let's jump into the attacks. The first attack we're going to look at is Ginge on the number 3 Damien. Town Hall 10 on Town Hall 10, 3-star attempt. This is a newer Town Hall 10, but it's still good heroes, 30 plus. And level 1 Infernos. Not an easy feat, and Ginge is the new Town Hall 9. Or Town Hall 10, I mean. Gonna use his minions to help create the funnel. And he's gonna get wizards on and get a giant funnel going. No way anything will walk. Drops in the wall breakers. 4 golem go-ho attack. Drops in some more over there. They don't really work like he planned, but it's no big deal. Everything will just go core. Do the other spot. Light King in. Drops a rage spell. Queen's going to make her way inside the base along with these 2 wizards he just dropped. Take down the first Inferno. Drops a heal spell. CC golems down. Starts the hogs nice and early before the king even turns around and targets the queen. Queen's stuck on the golem, so it's a good time. Pops the king's ability as he goes to target the queen. Queen goes down as the hogs are making their way. Drops a couple hogs at the top. They take out the mortar, but everything else went bottom, so they had nothing to tank for him. Queen's still up. He has that 1 cleanup archer he drops right there. Last heal. At this point it looked really good. Nice 3-star by Ginge. Last couple defenses are going down. Pops the queen's ability. Golemite trips one of the giant bombs. Giant bomb hurts some of the hogs. It's tanking for the hogs. Hogs go around and they swing that hammer down on the cannon. No skellies to deal with. Now it's just clean up and he'll get it done just fast enough. Like 25 seconds left on the clock before that update. Would have been a high percentage 2-star. Very nice attack. Really nice to see a hog attack at Town Hall 10. See 90% of the Town Hall 10 triples tend to be Laloons. Or at least that's what it seems like. Very nice job by Ginge. Came up really clutch this war. Next attack we're going to look at is King J on number 9. Going to do a split hero type attack. He's going to start out with the Queen Walk from 12 o'clock. What ends up being 3 o'clock. Tried to get her to walk the other way, but she turned and walked back after the Tesla popped. Drops a rage spell. Heal that queen back up. Turn around and walk all the way past that camp. Doesn't make that big of a difference. Still got quite a few defenses out of it. And a DGB location. He's going to start the Shattered Kill Squad from the bottom. Gets his funnel going. Going to drop in the wall breakers and the king. Queen's out of healers up top, but she's still doing fine. She only has a mortar shooting her. Just going to break in, that actually helps them. Golems are going to make their way core in a second. Knew the CC was a lava hound, so we didn't have to worry about anything. King targets the queen. As soon as the queen goes down, he's going to start the hogs. Holding on, trying to get that double giant bomb that he thought was in between the builders' huts and that little Tesla area. Hogs come down. Does like a 2-finger drop, and he holds a couple for the backside. The giant bomb there with the kill squad. Uses the queen's ability. She's going to take out the skelly traps and the enemy king. So we got 1 heal left. Drops in 2 of the hogs right there on the cannon while they're being tanked. Drops in another one. The final hog up top was a bit early. Didn't get any tanking value out of the big group. Drops that last wall breaker. Gets his queen up down. Drops the poison for the skellies. Very nice attack. Very nice attack. Fast forward through cleanup. Hound's not going to pop. Very nice job by King J. We're going to look at Tyler next on their number 12, Ethan. He's going to do a queen charge with backside dragons. So a lot of these dragon type attacks on these bases tended to have the 3 or 4 air defenses all stood away from the queen. This is really a good attack to use if they have a base design sort of like this or anything close to this. Queen's tanking the cannons, so he drops the wall breakers. Drops a zap quake on the backside AD that he's not going to get to with the queen. Drops the king down. He's going to do some tanking on the outside for the queen. That way she doesn't have quite so much on her. Going to rage the queen. Just taking a bit of damage and a skelly trap came out just to get through it quickly. Going to take down that air defense. Go over to the other air defense. And she'll just continue taking stuff out. CC's triggered by the barbs over there. Dragons are down. The CC just manages to take her down. Dragons are making their way through the base, taking down the enemy queen. Not many things that can hurt them at this point. 2 wizard towers are all that's left. He's got like 6 or 7 dragons still up. Just 1 backside archer tower. Just 3 star at this point. Dragons are just cleaning up more buildings to make their way through the base. They'll deal with the CC P.E.K.K.A. He's down relatively quickly. This is a dragon to a Seeking Ermine. But at this point it's over. So speed through this last bit of cleanup right here. Level 4 dragons are really strong after you take out all the air defenses, just making their way through the base. Bit slow, may want to add some loons in, but it was a very nice attack. Alright, this attack we're going to look at was our fearless leader Lenny on their 13, the Stumpinator. Going to do a pretty similar type attack. So, since he's only going to get, well, he plans for 2 air defenses with the queen, he'll CB in the king for another one. I'm going to get the queen down. Just going to get the queen through this stuff faster. He was late on the wall breakers, so then they didn't go to that compartment where the empty compartment where the lab and the wizard tower was. That's where you originally planned to break in. That's why his queen won't get this. The defense is to set a tile too far away. He would have broken there, he would have been able to get both. Creates a nice funnel for the king while this is going on. Poisons the CC. Drops his last wall breaker. Gets his king down to help beat through that wall a lot faster. Queen's up, kind of doing her thing, taking out more buildings. Nothing's hurting this golem and king. They're going to eventually make their way in. Queen's going to shoot through this wall. She's not going to turn around for that air defense. Kind of a pain. But he drops 2 dragons. This was a really good adjustment on the fly along with the balloon. And he uses that last rage spell he has to get them to that air defense as quickly as he can. Then he's going to deploy the rest of the dragons down by the queen like he planned. It's one of the reasons why you deploy down there is the queen's basically the hardest thing on your dragons. Does a lot of damage. It's really always a good idea to take her out right away, if at all possible. Got 3 more loons. Drop one on this archer tower while everything's tanking. Soaks up a red air bomb, which doesn't do too much to the dragons, but it always helps. It's going to drop another one here on this backside Tesla. Then he's going to hold on to the last one and finally drop it on the wizard tower while the other one's tanking. Archer Queen's going to take care of the Tesla. Well, it's just his camp. It was a really nice attack. It was a really good plan, too bad it didn't work out. But it was a really nice job thinking on the fly and coming up with the plan on the spot in order to still pull out the 3-star. Very nice job. Next stack we're going to look at is DRC on number 15. He's going to come in from the north with a stoned Goho. Drops a poison on the queen. Could have dropped that a little earlier. It was just to slow down the amount of damage the queen was doing. That way his golem had a little more health. Sends in the late 3rd golem. It's always a good idea. Basically gets you a full health golem once you get inside the base. Queen's going to bounce back to the inside after she took the outside route to the archer tower. Wizards are clearing a lot. Getting a lot out of this kill squad. Dealing with the clan castle golem in there. With the king and the queen. Could have dropped this jump a bit earlier than he did. Tried to hold on to it, that way the golems didn't get too far out in front of the heroes and they left them to die. His king's going to lock onto the enemy king. Golems are tanking everything in there, so he's going to start the hogs. Drops his first heal. He's got 3 for the hogs. Didn't require any spell aside from the jump for the stoned. Send in some more from the bottom. Drops another heal. Really nice job with the pathing. There's a split DGB at that Expo Wizard Tower. Not sure if he planned to go around it like he did, but he had a lot of hogs in the bag just in case he didn't go quite around it. His queen didn't quite get this far. It was a very nice plan. Very nice job on the cleanup attack, breaking down the pathing. Because both heroes out for cleanup. All the skellies. There's nothing else left. Very nice job by DRC. Absolutely smoked that base. Queen's full health. Nice job. Next attack we're going to look at is M. Gooves on number 17. I come at this base with a shattered go-ho from the bottom. Gonna wall breaker in at the point. Once the golems all redirect ahead and they get in front, the funnel's really wide. He'll drop the queen or the king down. Waits for the king to get down that far behind. That way the CC targets the golem and he doesn't lose any golem or CC health on the king. Really good job on the kill squad. Played it all almost fundamentally perfect for what we try to do. It's a DGB that's in there in the center. Only tripped 1. The second one is in there. Trickles in some hogs while the golems tank. He's going to come in with quite a few more hogs on that second wizard tower, or archer tower, I mean. Coming again with more hogs right there. Going to get a nice heal right here. I'll use a second heal over the Tesla farm. Going to come in at the end where his hogs would have ended originally. In order to break, there's this potential double giant bomb spot that could be there between these wizard towers, so he's using these hogs to trip it if it was there without killing the rest. Turned out to be 1, so it wasn't as big of a deal. It's a very nice job with the hog pathing though. Queen's full health and still has her ability. Swag's a heal in the middle. It's a beautiful plan. Really good execution. Nice job, Gooves. Very nice attack. We're going to look at Mushroom Stamper on number 18. This was one of my favorite attacks in the war, from the war. Thought this attack was really cool. Starts by using 4 minions to get a bunch of free percent. Gonna come in with a Shattered Govaho. I didn't really like the way he deployed his wizards before that golem. He lost them all before the golems were tanking. Assume he just forgot to put down the golem. Other than that, kill squad was really good. Gets the Valks in after that funnel is created. Tesla farm helps pull him in since all that's touching. Drops the first jump. Valks are going to deal with the CC. Valks finally finish and take the jump. So that jump down. Drops that last heal by the air defense that the king's not at, just to make sure it goes down. Gets those 2 loons in while that archer tower is distracted. And he's going to start his dragons at the top. Drops the poison to slow down the queen. It's a bit early, the queen ends up where she stands outside of it. Queen goes down. King goes down. Has a couple dragons up. That king's still up tanking for the queen as the queen and the king both make their way around to the top. Help the dragons take down the archer towers. Last defense is down. Now it's just clean up. Here's 1 archer on the bottom, which will get it started, but the dragons will eventually end up making their way down there. Sorry about that. And finish it off. Dragon goes down to a double seeking air mine. We still got the queen and 1 more up to finish off cleanup. Very nice job. I like the attack. I thought it was a really creative way and effective way to take down this base. Attack we're going to look at is Puffer Jaw number 21. This is a really nice attack if you ask me. Doesn't quite drop the first wizard where he wants it, but he gets the second wizard in, no problem. Creates that funnel for the queen. It's going to break her into the base. That way he can get 3 air defenses. Healers are going to get targeted for a second. The queen takes out that air defense really fast. Drops a wizard up top while the queen's tanking that expo to help create the funnel for the dragons. It's a lot of value out of it. Lava Hound comes out, drops another wizard behind the queen to help take down the Lava Hound faster. Gets the poison down right before the hound pops. Drops the zaps while the queen's taking care of that. Really patient, doesn't use the ability when he doesn't have to. Keeps holding on to it. Pop the ability. Only has 1 point defense on her at this point. Doesn't even need that rage up top for the dragons. Queen's making her way through the CC. It's taking a while, but she'll get through it. She locks onto that air defense finally and takes it down. Gets that archer tower down while the queen's tanking. He drops 1 balloon there. Drops some other surgically targeting air defenses while the dragons were tanking as well. Rages the dragons through that Tesla farm. It's a really nice rage. Still has a rage left. Drops some minions down at the bottom to help clean up. Queen's gonna wrap around and take out these air scullies. At this point, there's no defenses that can target the dragon. It's just clean up. Swags the rage over that clan castle. Wrecks the space. Nice job, Puffer. Smoked it. Next attack we're going to look at is Big Pete on 22. He's got the off-centered clan castle. Drops one barb to lure and he counts up the troops really quick, make sure he has them all. Drops one poison to take everything down. Valks take a little bit, but they go down from one poison. Drops a loon to get to draw the queen in and to possibly trip a black air bomb if it's there. While the dragons are going, gets his kill squad started while all that's going on. Drops a rage for the dragons. Didn't really need it over there. Thought there was going to be more tussles and stuff over there, that's why we had it planned. Now he's getting the kill squad in. Nice late king. Already tripped one giant bomb at this point. Gonna start some hogs at the bottom. Tank. Trips the DGB right there. The kill squad. All 4 giant bombs are down at this point. Hogs haven't even hit one. Got one heal left. He's able to save it because the golems and the king were tanking that Tesla farm so long. He didn't really need it there. Gonna drop it by that expo because the king's gonna sit there and beat on him for a while. Wants them to have as much health as they can, that way they can just turn around and smack him. Doesn't want all this too many. Then it's just clean up at this point, gets that wizard down. Scully traps come out, hogs take care of them. Very nice plan. Absolutely smoked the base. Puts the poison right over the clan castle and town hall that have just fallen. The last attack we're going to look at is Amanda, the 1 town hall 8 attack this war. Starts with the hogs at the bottom to get the CC lure. CC comes out. Drops the poisons right on the shadow. Earthquakes that open while the double poison's going on. Good job utilizing the time and the double poison. Golem really walked a long ways for that mortar. Both of them did. It's kind of weird. Thought they should have went to that cannon where she dropped them. No big deal, they're still tanking everything. Gonna drop in the wall breakers. Got a huge funnel going on. I mean, kind of ridiculous how big it was. Drops in the Valks. She brought some CC Valks. Really late king drop. Wizards and Valks and Golems are tanking everything and taking out a lot of stuff. She uses the 1 heal she has for the Valks. She's going to surgical the hogs around while the Golem and everything else is tanking. Gets that cleanup wizard down at the bottom nice and early. Hogs have only been hit by basically 2 defenses so far this whole time. Everything else was tanked for. There's a ton of hogs left. couple Valks, King, along with an ability, and a golem that didn't even pop. Absolutely wrecked the base. Very nice job. Very nice plan. Worked out beautifully. Nice job. And that was our war against Reddit demons. Like I said before, very good RWCS clan. Very nice war. Big shout out for them for helping us make this possible and having the arranged war. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.